Hi, I'm Mike Hudson, Director of the Museum of the American Printing House for the Blind. Today we're upstairs, again, in the attic here at the 1883 original building here in Louisville, Kentucky. Why are we up here? A few weeks ago, one of our maintenance guys comes up to me and says, "Hey Mike, do you know there's a liquor bottle buried in the wall up in the attic?" I'm like, "What? What do you think's going on with that? Let's take a look." So I get up here, check it out, and indeed, the guy's right. There's a bourbon bottle buried in this wall, and it is mortared into the wall, so it has been here since this wall was built. So let's look at what we can figure out. First off, this wall is a new wall. I mean, a new wall by comparison to the 1883 building. It was built in 1955 when we built the 1955 administration building out in front, where a lot of our offices are. And they needed a new, larger, modern elevator. And so up above this wall, they built a little house with all of the mechanisms for the elevator. This is basically a load-bearing wall for that structure. So the bourbon bottle was put in there. So when we start looking at the bottle itself, it's a half pint. And if you look up on top of the kind of the shoulder, it says in raised letters, "The Crown Blank of Kentucky." So a little internet research reveals that that stands for the crown jewel of Kentucky bourbon, which was a trademark that belonged to a bourbon brand called J.W. Dant. Now you can still get J.W. Dant at a liquor store here in Louisville. It was a firm, J.W. Dant, created a distillery in Nelson County, Kentucky in the 19th century. By the time this wall was built in 1955, the brand was owned by Shenley, big conglomerate distillery company. Today, J.W. Dant is owned by a company called Heaven Hill down in Bardstown. Now, why would they have put a bourbon bottle in the wall? I contacted a bourbon expert, a bourbon history expert I know, Carolyn Brooks. Carolyn thought about it for a while, did a little research, and came back with nothing. We don't know why they put the bottle in the wall. Doesn't that just stink?